Hello? Checkity check. 1, 2. Okay. Happy Sunday morning. I interrupt the usual Sunday morning with Reina broadcasting to bring you this video, which is basically a check-in video, answering some questions, taking a look at the comments, and all around just kind of chumming it up with you guys. There are two reasons for this. First reason is I cut my index finger chopping veggies for my favorite lentil soup 2 days ago. It makes it hard to play the guitar. I would show you, but it's a little gross, and I don't think that's appropriate. The other reason is because I've been wanting to check out this lapel mic that I bought for the videos. I'm gonna lend it to Tony for guitar lessons, and I wanted to give it a little trial run before I do that. So, all right, so let's just dive in and see what you guys have asked me. Here are some questions I found just by literally loading the comments, searching for the question mark. And these are what I found. Fibonacci 112358S says, Reina, I don't know if you ever get around to answering these fan questions, but regarding video games, I bet you play League of Legends. I don't. I'm more of a first-person shooter and adventure game sort of person. That sounds like an RPG game. I don't know anything about it, but I'm not a huge RPG fan. So, are you good at math and physics? I'm not going to say I'm terrible at either of those. I did okay in school, but I'm way more of an English brain. Like, don't ask me to do math in my head really fast. Not going to be able to do it. But we'll tell you about if your sentence is grammatically incorrect, because I'm a great friend. Is Reina del Cid your true name? It seems sprung out of the deepest valley of northern Spain. That's a beautiful way to say that. It's not my real name. Back in 2007, when I first created my YouTube account, I had to come up with a username, and at the time I was playing a blue guitar, my first real guitar. I named it El Cid after El Cid Campeador, and I figured if my guitar were El Cid, I would be the queen. And so Reina means queen in Spanish, and so I ran with that. I was just afraid of all the crazy random weirdos that are out on the internet, so I thought it'd be good to have a moniker instead of my real name out there. Benjamin Tum says, are you married? I would like to say I'm a pretty married person, yeah. I don't think that's what you meant, though. Danny Liptrot says, what camera do you use? Please, I must know. Okay, this actually goes along with all the gear questions, so many gear questions. I use a Canon 70D. I usually use Studio Projects B1 microphone, sometimes Bluebird, and lately a Neumann U87. This all goes into an M Audio 8-track usually, which then goes into my either Pro Tools or Cubase, and also, Zoom H6. Usually I use a Zoom H6 if it has to be really mobile. So like when we're in the Grand Canyon, it's nice to have a mobile setup. Although for that one, I just use voice memo on the iPhone. Oh yeah, this is from I Shall Be Released. Barnacle Bill says, wow, very little smoke. How did you do that? Sunday morning magic. I don't know. Sometimes we get really lucky. Sometimes a semi will go by during our perfect take. Or people walk right by the camera, like Johnny Be Good. We had to try to do it in one take because people kept trying to walk in front of us. We were in the Skyway. But sometimes there's a beautiful fire and it crackles only in the beginning of the song and there is no smoke. I don't know. Sunday morning magic. Can Tony do YouTube lessons? Yes. She is currently giving guitar lessons and they are awesome. Add a banjo and a fiddle player and you got bluegrass. Okay, maybe folk. I like the song and the singer. She ought to go pro. But I wonder where this was. Looks like she is freezing to death. Let me just say, if it looks like I'm freezing to death, it's probably in our homeland of Minnesota, where it's always cold. Jimmy Snow says, nice. I wonder how the neighbors like the bass on a Sunday morning. I also wonder that. I feel like they don't, which is why we just got a new studio space, and now we don't have to annoy our neighbors, because sometimes we legit start recording at 6 a.m. On a Sunday morning. The question is, if the song isn't, like I think it is, not what it seems to be about, and if Reina thinks it is about what it seems to be about, does that mean that it is or isn't about what it seems to be about? I'm going to get back to you on that one. I like the red one. Hello, what's your name? I am from Indonesia. Will you marry me? It's always so tempting, but no. Gail asks, when are you going on tour? You make a great duo. She's talking about me and Josh Turner on the Morse code video. Well, Gail, we have pretty exciting news. Can't announce it yet, but it's coming up. And it's happening in March in Europe. Whoops. All right, next question. Papa asks, I think I love you. Is that okay? Yeah. Just please don't come to my house or anything, you know. please. All right, guys, those are all the questions from the random videos that I looked and did Control F to find the question marks on your comments. And if you have any more questions for a future video, please put them in the comments and I will get to them. We'll be back to normal Sunday morning broadcasting next week. And as always, happy Sunday morning. We'll see you next week. Bye.